You guys, nobody has ever run as pure as Mike Postle. And I don't mean like running pure, but he's made the most pure decisions. He's just perfect.
He's a super user. He has to look like he's in pain so that it's not obvious he can see all the cards. God.
Alex Spade, you're right.
Look at the size of that
You're
pot
in IT,
shit.
obviously, calling him a super user.
Two-handed pot.
I don't understand.
We hit the straight and we just check fold.
He's so perfect. He's so much better.
You can spot these assholes by watching the way they bet. Like this guy. He's betting lavender chips at 500 each with only one little problem. He's always guessed right. If he wasn't so fucking greedy, he'd have been tougher to spot. Now here's this guy reading the dealer's hole card and signaling his buddy at this table. And that's just what these hustlers look for. They cruise from casino to casino looking for weak dealers the way lions look for weak antelope. Turns out this guy and his fucking pals, they were knocking this place dead for years.
Hey, what are you doing? Ah! There it is. That's it. Hey, no!
I wanted everybody to know that things were changed around here. We had to make an example of these pricks, that the party was over. I'm just curious. I saw you shuffling your checks with your right hand. Can you do that with both hands?
No.
Can't do it with both hands.
No, sir.
Can you do it with your left hand?
Oh, I never tried.
So you're a righty.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to learn with your left hand.
My beautiful people of YouTube, we are back, episode 3, breaking down Mike the God Postle's play on Stones Live. He's been accused of cheating, having access to the real-time hole cards through his phone, through a vibration system. Listen, I've said the intro enough. We're going over his greatest session played on Stones Live, where he completely dominated, making perfect play after perfect play. This is episode 3. Thanks to everybody yesterday for all the comments in the video. It was fired up here. We're hopping right into the action. If you enjoyed that intro, smash that like button down below. Big shout out to a young gentleman for putting that together. It was very creative. In this video, we're going to go over Mike Postle. Mike Postle shows a look of disgust here that is very rarely seen from Mike Postle during this play. And also, he makes one of the greatest folds in the history of the game. Debatably, probably not, but it's a very, very, very great fold, the kind of fold that you're going to make when you can see the cards as well, too. We're also going to give away 2 more of the Crotch Ripper shirts. People really enjoyed that yesterday. So we're going to give away 2 more Crotch Ripper shirts here, guys, in this video. Best comments below. We're going to choose the winners for yesterday, one tomorrow. I'll announce it in my video. So let's get into it, man. Hop into it. So Postle right here. This is interesting. We got to notice this. A couple hands. Postle has people right behind him, so he can't use the crotch system. He can't look down. So right here, right? So that waitress is right there. We can't see her face, but we can see her overalls. You see her overalls. Look at the overalls. It's got name tag. We can't make the name tag. I'll be zooming on the name tag. I can't make the name tag out there. So we have the waitress. She's next to Postle. Postle calls a 3-bet ace-jack. He actually has the best hand here over the ace-10. The wolf leads out, but you can see he's distracted. He's opened up. He's not looking down in the crotch. So he actually makes a fold here he might not normally make because he can't look down at his crotch. He doesn't look down at his crotch here. And you're going to see a couple hands during this session where he does not look. Oh, the devil right there. Look at that. Postle the devil. There he is, man. But yeah, you're going to notice a couple hands here where Postle actually, what's in my hair? Or Postle actually, we're trying to get the hair. This is a technique, guys. So when you put your head on backwards, you want to have it where your hair's not sticking up like a madman. You want to have it where you want not that, right? Looks kind of trashy, doesn't it? I mean, say trashy. It looks a little fucking weird. So now you go here, you slide it smooth on, and now you see what I'm saying? Boom. Look at that, man. I like that. That's nice. Postle here is in the mix 6-3. Once again, he's gonna make a fold here. Postle, you're gonna see when he has marginal hands, never putting money in when someone else has a strong hand, but when the opponents don't have strong hands and it's a good spot, you can kind of notice he freaks out there too when someone walked behind him. Here's another hand, Postle. Just folds it. Nothing to see here. We're kind of speeding through every hand. We're going through every hand here as well too. Just want to show you all the Postle plays here. It says this guy 3-bet with ace-7. And Postle cold calls with pocket 10s here. So let's see what happens here. I think this hand gets a little weird, gets a little crazy. We're also going to do what is in my hair, honestly? We're also going to do a outfit breakdown of myself. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get in the alpha breakdown now. People like the fashion breakdowns. We're going to pause it right here at 2 minutes and 55 seconds for my future self when I'm editing this video. So right here, we're going to take a look on my Instagram. This is a hand I played against David Benjamin. Now, as you can see here, right, I'm wearing the leather jacket. I got the black zip up, the black hoodie, but it's not zipped up because I got the undershirt on here too, and I'm trying to get a little undershirt. So right here, I'm going for a triple layer look. So I'm hitting it with the triple layer look, right? You got the fitting leather jacket, always looks nice, all right? You got the hoodie to stay warm and keep yourself warm on the outside in case you want to take the jacket off, because sometimes you want to hit them with two looks, right? So sometimes you hit them with the leather jacket, sometimes you might just want to hit them with the hoodie, sometimes you might want to take it off, you feel uncomfortable, and then you want to have that nice shirt underneath it with the hair looking very nice. I definitely think I could have... I like the hair. The haircut, nice blend up here. You guys can kind of see it's got a little fade. I would like to see my hair a little bit more styled, more held in place, kind of like this guy right here with the blonde hair at his side too. So I would have liked to see my hair a little bit more styled here in retrospect. But you can kind of see, right, this is the kind of guy sits down at your table. A calculated guy like this, looking like this. You can tell he puts thought into his outfit. This is the kind of guy that at Potland, Omaha, this guy's going to give you fucking problems. I'm telling you that right now. This is the kind of look you want to go for, man. Nice watch there as well, too. Accessories are on point. You can tell thoughtfulness. A guy that takes care of himself. A guy that's making sure, okay, he wants to look good for himself, for other people, for the camera, for whatever. So nice necklace. I like that necklace too. This is a really powerful look right here, guys. This is a power look right here. I can maybe go without that bracelet. You know, that's going to signal a little bit too much to some people out there who are a little bit over judgmental. But overall, I like it. And you can see he gets rewarded with running it twice and winning here. So that easy. But bam, let's get back to it here. 255. All right. So by the way, that was me if anyone didn't notice that. I bet someone's like, who is that guy? That's actually me. That's definitely me. I think I did say that though too. So anyways, Postle here with the tens. We sped this hand up because, so somebody told me this isn't a stain on his shirt. It's actually a logo. I don't know. I think that's a stain. Oh, maybe it is a logo. You guys are right. Either way, the point stays. You always want to get the stains off of your shirt. So I was trying to think yesterday, what would I do if I was playing a game and I saw someone who I thought was cheating like these guys did? I feel like I would try to figure out what he's doing, and then I would go up to him in real time and just like fucking throw him open, like grab Postle back and just push him on the fucking ground and look at his crotch. What's in your crotch? What's in your crotch? But I mean, probably would. I don't know. I guess you can't really do that, right? If I'm Veronica, you're gonna go up to him and just rip him down. Like I don't know what you do. What do you do? What do you do there, man? So Postle here. He calls right as 10, so he doesn't look down at his crotch before this hand starts. Otherwise, he might have realized he's in bad shape. He never really looks down at his crotch unless it's a pivotal moment. I mean, sometimes it's randomly. I guess sometimes there's no rhyme or reason when he does it pre-flop, but most times pre-flop, he's not looking down into that man meat. He's not playing man meat theory optimal. He's not being crotch ripper. He's not being the crotch man. So checks around here on the flop. I don't know what's happening here. I think we have an all-in guy or something like that. I don't know these hands. Hands are pretty wild here. The wolf bets the turn as one might do it with jacks here when that king-queen comes. I mean, you want to protect your hand from the 10-jack. But he does protect his hand, takes it down. On to the next hand here. Postle has the 8-4. Frank, look at that shirt. My God, I mean, listen, I go on and on about the shirt, but I just can't. I mean, look, I'm looking at these other guys' fucking shirts. You guys got to understand, when there's one nice shirt in the game, I get excited. Okay? There's one nice shirt in the game. I get a little excited here. I think we need to go over an in-depth fashion. I mean, we kind of went over my own fashion tip too, but you never wear a hoodie like that, guys. Never wear a hoodie with like a dragon on there. So Postle is going to call raise here with 8-4, as one would with the 8-4 offsuit. Slight, subtle crotch look there. I don't know if we can put the vibration noise up there. But once again, Postle going to get out of the way here. Frank's got the queen-jack, top two pair. Let's see what he bets here. He bets 315. Postle knows that 315 means a sign of strength. He's going to fold the 8-4. He's not going to check raise here. Very easy fold. Look at that.
Like 2.5 hours, and then we're back to Vic.
Next hand here. So now that guy's kind of looking down. He's looking right at the phone. I guess he's not looking at the phone, actually. He's not that far down. Oh, my God, this hand, guys. So Postle raises with ace-jack. He gets 3-bet by aces. He gets called by jacks, and he looks down at his crotch, and look what he sees. Watch his face in disgust. I'm going to play it once, and I'm going to play an edit that I made. Watch this. Take a look. Pay attention right now. Watch this. Look how happy he is. Oh, my God, I'm Mike Postle. Watch. Looks down at the crotch. Looks at that man meat. Looks at that sweaty hog. Watch it. Look at his face. Oh my God. Fuck. Oh my God. Aces and jacks. Oh my God. I can't believe it. And then he makes the face. The vibration went off in the body. And now Postle, watch the sly smile, the duping delight. Look at that duping delight smile right there. He knows he got away with something. Throw the edit on, Poppy. Throw the edit on here.
As a hand, someone has something better.
He's trying so hard.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Better than anybody at the table, but you can't outswim a whale. No. To swim.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
So you can see Postle with that sly smile. I don't know what's with my hair today, guys. Let's turn this hat forward. Let's go with the no soliciting hat straight up forward here today. Postle. I listen. You guys said isn't that normal, but the man never folds the 3-bets. Once he raises pre-flop, he does not fold the 3-bets. I don't even remember a time besides this one where the man folded to a 3-bet. Pre-flop after being the raiser. Even when he cold calls, he doesn't fold the 3-bets. It's very, very, very unusual for him to ever fold to a 3-bet. Ace Jack, I mean, he calls with 8-5, he calls with 8-5, 8-4, he calls with all these terrible hands. They're man meat. So to see a man like this fold with the Ace Jack is kind of stunning to me here. So Postle, once again, has Ace King here. He's going to C-bet, gets called. And Postle's going to make another expert turn continuation bet. He just pick up some equity with 2 overs and the gutter here. Not totally uncommon here, but you can see the fast acting, doesn't think about it. Already took the look down in the man meat. He already has the man meat theory optimal play lined up here.
Mike's still betting. It really is like he can just see the cards. We know he's ahead with Ace King.
Commentators say it's really like he can see the cards.
Just shut down.
That's true. There he is texting on and looks at something else there down there.
I want to see her just abuse him.
If I ever see a guy stare down in his fucking crotch every single hand at poker table, I'm immediately saying something. I'm calling the floor. I'm making a big scene. I'm making a YouTube video. I'm putting up an Instagram story. I'm doing everything. I am never playing with someone who's staring at their fucking dick. In my entire... Look at that massage. She looks like she's seen some shit, bro. She looks like she's seen... Oh my God, this hand. You guys have to watch this hand. You have to watch this hand, guys. So Postle... Oh my God. Postle is in this hand pre-flop here with the 9-4 offsuit. And listen, he's just going to lose his fucking mind here, guys. So this guy has a cigarette. This is like Sammy Farha's cousin. It's like Sammy Farha's cousin that never quite made it at poker, Jim Farha. Look at him. He looks kind of like Jimmy Farha. It's like the cousin in the Farha family that like tried to be like his big brother Sammy, but just never quite could make it, and he just lost a bunch of money all the time. And he's a good guy, nice guy. It's just like he just watched his brother too much, and his brother was such a bad influence. I feel like that's what's going on there with that cigarette in the face, like Jimmy Farha. So Postle here, he's rolling and grooving. Look at him, man. He's like a fucking showman over there. So he calls a raise with the flop with 9-4. And you'd think that he'd call in order to improve his hand, but that's actually not what his plan is here. So it's a bet in the raise on the flop. And Postle has the third pair of the 9-4. Now he's thinking, how can my diabolical genius god-like self take this down? So the turn gets bet, it looks like, by Frank here. He bets about 300 into 680. An obvious sign of weakness in Mike Postle's mind. So Postle calls with the 9-4. Other guy calls with 9-4. River comes to 10 of diamonds. It pairs the board. And now Postle is going to lose his fucking mind. And he's going to go into pure God mode. The man's a god. He's a god. How can he be anything else? He's a fucking god.
Is it popping up on that stream or no?
So Jimmy Farha over here. And see, 1, 9, 8. Big shout to Dave. Dave's a fun guy. I like Jimmy. So Postle's going to shove this river, as one might do, into 3K. So the board pairs, the flush gets there. Postle knows that these guys cannot possibly call a 3K bet. So he's going to shove all in for effectively 3K into Dave. And Frank here has 5, 10, 15, 20. Frank has about 3,000 here too. So they both got a lot of chips here. So Postle's just like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna shove all in here, as one might here with the 9-4 offsuit. Once again, right? This is not. You cannot find us another winning player who's ever made this play. I think on a stream, and maybe you can. I don't think you can. Who would check call this flop? Who would check call 2 raises on the flop? So now Postle's talking shit to him. Frank's looking. He's like, man. Frank loves hero calling him, but he's got Dave behind him as well, too. Postle needles him. Tell him isn't their two favorite players. He says he knows he wins. Such a confident man. Of course he knows. And he shows the 4 probably, or the 9. I don't know which one he showed. Most likely the 4. Tell them to go fuck themselves, basically, with that show. That's a go fuck yourself show when you show the 4. I mean, listen. So that right there laughs in their fucking face. You guys know the patented Postle maneuver. That's a very unusual play. If you're wondering, like, I don't care what level of poker you're on. That is one of the most ridiculous plays I think I've ever seen on stream. A guy calls a bet and a raise on the flop with 9-4, calls the turn, and then overbet jams 3x pots the river with the 9-4. That is something that
I don't understand how he's this good. Mike Postle, any player of the year 2000.
you can't make it more obvious, Mike. Let's put it like that, okay? You can't make it more obvious, buddy. You cannot make it more obvious that you are fucking cheating on the game, man. With some of these plays. This is all one session, too. It's ridiculous. 9-4 just bets 3,000. I mean, the shit's absurd. It's fucking absurd, man.
Legend in motion. Like,
It is absurd, these plays. He's either the greatest player of all time, right? Or he's fucking cheating in the game. Just bets 3K with 9-4. Watch this hand, too. This hand's funny. He tries to get him off a chop with the overbet with the Jack 4.
Who has the balls to do that?
9-4. Who has the... It's so blatant. It's crazy. I mean, this guy's done... How many plays has this guy done like this session? This is all one session we're watching. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Dude, Mike Postle once punched a hole in the cow just to see what was on the...
Jesus Christ. So it looks like here...
I will check.
Mike Postle. When we're 90, we're going to be talking about...
Looks like here, pocket nines bet the flop, and then Postle check called, and then the wolf check called too.
I don't even know.
No, you won't. You'll be like...
That's what you're... I win again.
Any player in the year.
See what happens here.
We watched the TV and Mike be like
Postle talked shit to him again. He said, I win again.
Shut up, Grandpa. You're no fun.
Someone said in the comments, what are the odds in court Postle will stare at his crotch, start laughing, and cut a deal with the DA? So right here, actually Postle doesn't overbet here. He calls the flop, and now he's going to turn his jack into a bluff here. He bets 420 into 700, trying to get the wolf off of his jack, and maybe even get called by 9 sometimes too. It's kind of a merged, I mean, unusual bet here. I don't think most people are going to bet the river here and turn their jack into a bluff essentially right now. I mean,
Wolf calls for chops.
It's a very, very unusual play here to make.
Yeah, you left.
Very, very, very unusual play there to make. He does get called by the wolf. He's got the jack. They do chop it up here. But yeah, that is not a very common play, very unstandard play. Most people probably would check fold the flop with the jack there. But when you know your opponent have 9s, of course you're going to call. Here he calls a raise with ace-7. A $200 raise is a big raise. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a big straddle here, it looks like, yeah. So the game's 5-5-10, but they play with a bigger straddle on occasionally too. So he has ace-7. No one has anything here, but you can see, I don't know if he takes the look down in the man meet here at any point in time too. So you can see when he makes the plays, you usually can see on camera where he does the crotch ripper look as well too. So yeah, he just folds there pretty quickly.
The mushy cookie says, would he play differently if he was stuck? Do you
So
know
now
that
there's a
science
raise
people
and a
play
3-bet from
differently when
King
they're
9 here. Oh my God, this hand is insane too.
Get a little more loose.
This hand is crazy. So Postle's going to cold call a 3-bet with his pocket 6s from the small blind.
Calls the 345 3-bet. Oh my God. Well, it's
Man,
only
this
345
hand's
to
going to be
call.
wild,
I mean,
guys. You
I
guys
am
got to
in
watch
for
this hand.
5. It is the small blind. I get a discount.
Postle is going to lay
Getting
the
like
smack down
001.
right here, right now.
The yellow chips are
The smackdown in that he's going to make a completely ridiculous godlike fold. We could debate it though.
He doesn't even pay his mortgage with his money.
No.
So it goes 5-way here, and the flop's 2, 3, 4. So Postle has the gutter. Looks down. There it is. Crotch look. He's staring at his crotch. You see why he's staring so long? He's staring because there's so many hands. Look, he stares down again because he doesn't know what everybody has. Here's what he's doing. He sees the cards, but he has to stare down extra there because there's so many other players in the hands, and he kind of has a hand he can continue with. He has a 6, so he probably wants to call one bet, but he's looking down to see what anyone else has. Does he have the best hand? Does anyone have a flush draw? Does someone maybe have 5-6? Even though he has pocket 6s, so he has to look down. That's why he does the extra look there, is because there's more. It's more of a wet board, and also there's more hands out there too. So now the wolf bets 680, guys.
Who has range advantage here?
So he bets 680.
That means minimal here.
Looks like Paul calls here.
Yeah.
Now it's on Harlan with the king 9.
How much money that we're gonna put in the pot?
Position.
And Jimmy Farha. Jimmy Farha's actually not in this hand.
I feel like they could just play this.
So Postle got the gutter. He knows that he can. They are deeper here too with the 8s. He probably knows he can take this pot away from 8s at some point in time. He also has the gutter if he does improve as well too. He also knows he can hit a 6 as well, although not a 6 of clubs. Maybe in Postle's mind he's thinking that I can still win this hand on a turn, or I can just make a better hand too.
I can't see.
So he does call. The turn is the 5 of clubs. Postle makes the straight. Now he looks. Look at him. Does a little talk. Looks down at the crotch. The wolf here. Remember he bet. Paul just called, and Paul shoves all in very quickly. It's a 2.5K bet here.
What a dirty outs, kid.
So the pot is 3.8K. This guy bets 2.5K into 3.8K. Now Postle, look at him. Looks pained. Look at him. Look at Denzel Washington getting his Best Actor award here. Can't believe his eyes. I make my straight. I improve my hand. How unlucky can I be? I have the worst luck of all time. The massage woman's taking a look at that man meat. Look, you can see he's guarding the man meat. Look at him. He guards the man meat. Guard the man meat. Guard the man meat. Looks down again, making sure. Can't believe his luck. Can I really have gotten unlucky here? Maybe the cards changed. Maybe he doesn't have queen on. Look at the face. Look at disgust on his face. Can't believe it. Oh my God. I improved my hand. The pot's so big. This could have bought me groceries for so long. I cannot believe this. He takes a walk. He stands up. Listen, there's a guy behind him in the hand. You know how absurd this fucking hand is? No one acts like there's a guy behind him who has $5.6 thousand. How can one person be so certain that you're giving away all this information potentially to the guy behind you? This is like it's absurd to ever think anyone would ever act like this when there's a fucking guy behind you to act who bet the flop. This is ridiculous. No one does acts like this. You're not like, this is just, it's hilarious. It's like the guy with 8s isn't even in the hand. I don't care how good at reading people you are, psychological behavior or whatever. The guy bets the flop, checks the turn. Right? This is comical. It really is, man. The overacting here is just on another level, man. You know what I'm saying? I
swear to God, he's folding this. He's folding this, and he's so pure.
And the commentators say he's folding this. He's folding this. He's gonna fold. He's gonna fold.
It looks like he's leaning toward a call.
They say he's gonna call. We know the guy's not gonna fold. He knows what the fucking people have, man. He's just drawing this out. He's making it try to seem like he's a god.
The savior. He's Jesus Christ.
All right, Postle's back at it here. So he's still thinking.
Right,
he's still thinking. He's gonna think forever here, guys. And what do you guys think he's gonna do at home? We
Our
know.
poker messiah.
We already know what Postle's gonna do. I could watch a Postle session. I feel like I could predict what he's gonna do before he does anything. I could predict it. So he throws it over.
Oh my God!
The chat freaks out.
Mike Postle is the poker messiah, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Postle's the poker messiah. Praise be to Mike Postle. Praise be to Mike Postle.
He's the best.
You guys, nobody has ever run as pure as Mike Postle. And I don't mean like running pure, but he's made the most pure decisions. He's just perfect.
He's a super user. He has to look like he's in pain so that it's not obvious he can see all the cards. God.
Jake said he's a super user.
Look at the size of that
You're
pot
in IT,
shit.
obviously, calling him a super user.
Two-handed.
Insane.
I don't understand.
We hit the straight and we just check fold.
He's so perfect. He's so much better than you thought. Today just like solidified all his purities, all everything you thought of him is solidified.
How can you not think this guy's so
You've
good?
been
Like
wrong
the
all
commentator's
this
doing right
time.
now.
No.
Mike Postle has poker and life solved. To Mike Postle.
It's Mike Postle.
The blood of Mike Postle is in this cup.
Yes. Keep doing this in remembrance of him.
Fucking ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous hand.
Like everything that's happened tonight.
I mean, if you're the commentators here, how can you not think this guy's such a god? Right? He's just destroying people left and right. Perfect play. Perfect play. Perfect play. Perfect play. Perfect play. The guy's up about $8,000 so far this session. So now there's someone behind him right here. You can see, watch this hand. This hand's interesting. So he raises with the queen jack. We got somebody directly behind him over his shoulder. A nice woman coming in there, doing her rounds, saying hello. So he makes a 250 with queen jack, and my man Paul's going to 3-bet here with the ace 8.
So we got Mike Postle raising to 250 in the cutoff with a queen jack offsuit.
So Postle, you're going to see here, he's going to make a weird play here. He's going to make a Postle. So he's flying blind here, guys. Look, he can't look down. Look how much closer he is to the railing there. You see that? He doesn't want the person behind. Look at, he's like locked in. He can't even look down at the crotch right now because there's somebody right behind him. You can see his face is very uneasy, is uncomfortable. You can see that right in his face there. So he bets this flop when it's ace 8-4. He bets 200 into 1500, and he gets check raised, and he folds pretty quickly. So you can see that's a Postle. This is Postle playing a straight, right? So he didn't get to look. He can't look down. Look, he can't look down here. He can't make one of his plays. He doesn't know the guy has ace 8. This is him actually playing, trying one of his Postle-like maneuvers. Oh, it doesn't work out when you can't look at your crotch, buddy, huh? Huh? Doesn't quite work out the same way when you can't see the cards, buddy, huh? It's so fascinating. It just doesn't quite work out the same when you don't know what they have, huh? Poor guy, man. It's poor guy, Mike Postle. Poor guy. He just can't quite look down, man. So now Postle, this is an interesting hand. He just has bets the turn here and pretty much takes it down here. And look at that. Who's that girl there? I like her. Who's that? That nice hat, like sparkly hat. I like that. Listen, anytime you meet a girl and she has like a pink. Where's Harlan going? Oh my God, where's Harlan going? What? Where did he go? Wait a second. Where did Harlan go? Where did he go? I'm telling you, man. You got to wear those. You got to wear those fitting jackets. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's gonna be episode 3. We're wrapping it up here. These hands are crazy. These hands are ridiculous. Let me know what you thought about this one, man. Video tomorrow, video Saturday part. The final 2 parts are going to be up tomorrow. Watch as Postle wins a lot more money, so I don't know how he wins more money, but man, I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see what happens. You guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought below. Smash the like button, please. Support the channel. That's it. Take care, guys. Peace out.